Welcome to my channel. Happy New Year. Today we're going to be going over my 2020 favorites. Not all of these are new to 2020, but some of these I discovered in 2020 or I just vividly remember reaching for one of these makeup items throughout the year many times. So I have a nice collection of makeup for you guys, and I hope everyone had a great holiday. December is always the craziest month for me because it's my brother's birthday and then my birthday. I turned 24, Christmas, and then my other brother's birthday is coming up here pretty soon. So it's a crazy holiday month for my family. But let's get into everything. Now, I honestly did not wear all that much makeup this year. Makeup was a little bit of a struggle, you know, with the situation going on. Face masks, don't really wear makeup. I hardly even wear my contacts. But let me tell you, the fogging of the glasses infuriates me wearing a face mask. If anyone wears glasses out there, y'all know it is the most annoying thing ever. And then also not a lot of lip products going on this year because, you know, yeah, it was a hard year. So I'm gonna go right on into things. So obviously this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, definite favorite of 2020. I literally use this for just about every eyeshadow look that I did in 2020. Love it, and I'm gonna keep using it until I find something better. Another kind of primer thing that I really fell in love with in 2020 is this Marc Jacobs Velvet Primer, and I also fell in love with the Velvet Dior mascara. Didn't really like it, kind of liked it for a while, and then ran out, kind of forgot about it, and then I fell in love with it. That's what I have on my eyelashes today, and I think it looks amazing. But yeah, love it. I don't know what is so special about it. I have other mascara primers, but I just keep going back to this one. There are a lot of foundations in here. Honestly, when I was picking out the foundations, I was like, oh, I didn't really wear foundation all that much. And then I picked all these foundations out, and I was like, well, maybe I did wear foundation a lot this year. So, starting with the newest brand in here, we have Rare Beauty. I love this foundation. It is very similar to my Kosas foundation. I feel like the Kosas, I don't know, they're really similar. This one might have a little bit more of a dewier skin-like finish to it, but I really like both of these foundations a lot. If you like more of a lightweight, nothing feeling on your face and it's hydrating, been obsessed with these, especially for the winter season. You guys know it's dry. These two are definite favorites for the kind of serum-y type foundation. Another foundation, this one I fell in love with by accident. So this is the Dior Air Flash foundation. I have it in the shade 201. It is a little bit dark on me, but I accidentally got pretty tan in 2020 from, you know, doing the yard work, getting out of the house, but not really getting out of the house. So I didn't really have a lot of foundations that matched me being that dark, and this one actually matched me pretty well, and I actually really fell in love with how this looked on my skin. Airbrushed look to it. So yeah, I got like a whole can here, so I am so in love with this. I'm almost tempted to get it in another shade. Two of the foundations that I've been liking to wear with like face masks per se, for like foundation that's pretty much transfer proof. I did a video on like transfer proof face masks, but my Naked Weightless foundation, I've been using a ton of it. It's like right down there, and my Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation is like right here. I've been using these. I want to wear like actual fuller coverage foundation outside of the house. These have been the ones that I've been leaning towards this whole year. This foundation is just amazing. Like, y'all, I can't even tell you, this foundation and my Fenty foundation are probably my top. It always works for me. I don't get it. And then I actually fell back in love with this foundation, the Bite Beauty Change Maker foundation. I kind of reviewed it, liked it, and then chucked it in a drawer and forgot about it. And I pulled it out, and I've been really liking using this a lot. And it was helpful during that kind of awkward phase of I had no foundation. It really matched me. So I'm still in the awkward phase of like, my neck is really pale, but then like my arm is pretty tan. I am just all over the place right now. I don't even know where to match myself anymore. It just, where do I match myself? I don't know. But yeah, those are my foundations that I definitely remember gravitating towards in 2020. And there's only one concealer that I really liked in 2020. I don't know, I'm not really a concealer person, but the Stay Naked concealer, this one, I like it because it doesn't crease on me. It's lightweight, I guess you could say, and it has a 24-hour wear, blah, 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 blah. Same thing with the foundation, and it just stays put, especially if you set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. That is staying on your face. So let's get into highlighter. I don't know what it is. This year, I've been obsessed with this Jeffree Star Extreme Frost in the shade Choking on Ice. I don't know if it's because it's purple, but like, I don't know. It just adds an extra oomph to everything that I do. Like, I can remember several looks that I did just based off of this highlighter that I incorporated into a look, and I was just like, I love it. Like, it just makes everything look has so much more like pizzazz to it. I don't know. It's just, I love it. And then I have another one of the Extreme Frost, and I don't know. I don't like it as much as the purple shade. The purple shade just suits me. I feel like it just, I don't know. It just goes with everything. Another highlighter thing. This is a bit extreme. Oh man. This Space Age Collidos highlighters. Y'all, these are bomb. If I can get it open. Open. I kept them all in the box. Look at how cute. Oh my gosh. I have the multi-chrome one. Haven't used that one yet, or the shade Skywalker, but I've tried all of these and I am obsessed with them. They are so amazing. They remind me of the Extreme Frost and the Diamond Bomb kind of mixed together, which are my two favorite highlighter formulas. And I mean, look at how cute this is. It's so cute. And it's kind of like pink on the back. I don't know. I'm a mess. Highlighters. Dell on highlighters. This is the Fenty Glow Diamond Bomb highlighter. Oh man, this one I really fell in love with. This is pretty new, but ever since I reviewed this, look at that. I've been using this like a mad person. That's the cream blush, and then this is the highlighter. It already has a little bit of a dent in it because I've just been going crazy using these, and I have been obsessed with the blush and the cream bronzer. That was kind of backwards. The cream blush and bronzer by Fenty. These, dude, I don't think I really touched a powder bronzer. This is so used and abused. I'm not even gonna bring it close to the camera because it's got like all kinds of stuff in there that I need to like wipe it off because it's got like dog hair and brush hairs in there, and it's a mess. But I love this and I am 100% repurchasing this. It's amazing. The cream blushes are amazing. I don't know, there's something about like this shade of blush that I'm just obsessed with. It's not like blush. It can kind of lean towards like a bronzer. It just makes me happy. Which brings me to my next thing. I fell in love with Patrick Ta. This is very messy, but this is the She's So LA and powder blush. I've been using the cream like crazy, which is under the little thingy. This is what I have on my cheeks today with the cream bronzer by Fenty, but this is just, the shade is perfect and the formula is perfect. And I want all of these. They're so pretty. They're expensive, but they're so pretty. Some more Patrick Ta. I've gone ham with this. Like, this is expensive. I don't use setting spray all the time, but this Dewy Milk Mist is so fine and leaves your skin so dewy. Like, if you love dewy, this is gonna be your best friend. Just trust me, it's gonna be your best friend. It leaves my skin looking so dewy all day long. I went through like a whole phase of wanting to have like dewy makeup, which really isn't in my character because I kind of get oily throughout the day, but I don't know what it was this year. I got into like the dewy trend, and that setting spray, my best friend. Next thing, this is kind of like a duo. This is the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP Wax. This wax has changed the brow game for me. I initially started with pomade, and then I slowly worked into pencils, and now this wax just changes the game. Like, I love how it kind of flattens my brows out, and I can really see where I need to put the hair strokes with the Fenty Brow MVP pencil. I've been loving my brow routine. And I think I did a brow routine video this year. I think I post so many videos, y'all, that it's hard to remember when I post things. And I also finished, if you watched my empties video, I finished a brow MVP pencil, and I never finish brow pencils. And so I have 3 of these. I finished one of them, and I have 2 more. Another Fenty product. These are the Fly Pencil Longwear eyeliners. All of them I'm obsessed with. My favorite one is the shade Bank Tank. If you know me, you know my favorite shade is Bank Tank. I feel like I've used this in so many videos. Today I have, I think it's effing black in my waterline, but these pencils are just so creamy to use on your waterline, on your eyelid, what the heck, and they stay all day. They don't smudge or run, or they just stay put, and I love that. And I love the shades. I want more shades, so Fenty, come through with some more shades, please. I would love some like oranges, lots of shades, all of the shades. Oh, I almost forgot a highlighter product. Another Rare Beauty product. This is the Enlightened Liquid Luminizer. This is bomb. Since I've been loving that like dewy look, when I don't really want something that's actually like a balm consistency on my cheeks, I feel like this does a really good job of creating that dewy look without the sticky balm look on my cheeks, if that makes sense. Or I will layer it on top. But this I've been layering underneath all of my highlighters. I have it underneath the Jeffree Star one today, and it's just, I've been using this like crazy, and it's a big old bottle. You only need a little teensy bit. Goes such a long way, but it looks so pretty. So this is her, and look at how far it goes. Oh my gosh, It looks so pretty. It's like the perfect like kind of highlighter shade for me. It's not like too white or too gold or too silver. It just makes that luminescence right when you hit the light. I don't know. It's just, I've been in love with it. More Rare Beauty. So along with the Fenty Cream blushes, these Rare Beauty blushes, I only have 3 of them. They're so cute. I decided to return the full sizes and get the mini ones that were in the little sets. But I have the shade Bliss, Joy, and Love. And I love all 3 of these shades. They're the perfect shade of pink for me. Bliss doesn't really look that pink on me, even though it looks pretty pink in the tube. But all of these show up really nicely on my skin. They blend out. They look very smooth and airbrushed on the skin. A little bit goes a long way. I definitely love to extend my collection of these blushes. The Fenty and the Rare blushes are definitely my 2 favorite formulas. I did try out the Mama Mitchell ones, but this formula is not my favorite. I do like the colors that are a little bit more out there and fun, but overall for like an everyday blush to put on, I'm definitely leaning towards Fenty or Rare Beauty. Oh, and I forgot about this. I fell in love with this Tiger Grass Dr. Jart treatment. Ooh, goodness. This one has been saving my life. It has SPF 30 in it. Oh man, I'm already like halfway through this little jar. But with wearing face mask, I'm like, I've been leaning more towards like skincare friendly or like skincare infused makeup. But this one has been my favorite for a while now. If you guys don't know, I used to work at Sephora, and this stuff was like sold out forever because it's so good. So it's green, and as you blend it in, it turns, oh I got a lot. It turns into like your kind of skin tone right before your eyes, but it has SPF, and the Tiger Grass helps to eliminate redness instantly, and it also has ingredients to help with redness over time. As you guys know, I have some redness in my skin, but like look at how beautiful that looks. Just like that nice hydrated skin like look. Hands side by side. And for lips, I didn't really have a lot of lip products that I went through this year, but 2 that really stuck out to me that I felt I could grab and go, and that I felt like I had them in my purse throughout 2020 and with face mask friendly and all of that stuff, is the Rare Beauty, what are you called? Matte Lip Cream. These are so nice. I have one on right now. They kind of transfer. If you blot them, they don't really transfer that much, but they have this nice, they're hydrating. They don't emphasize any lines in your lips, and they have this like soft, blurred, but pigmented look to your lips. They're just amazing. I love them. I have a nice handful of shades of these Rare Beauty lippies, and the formula is amazing. Apparently there's something new coming out from Rare on the 7th. We shall see what it is. And then another thing, I have preached about these this entire year. These are hands down the best lippies of 2020 and 2019 overall. These, if you did not have one of these, you need to go pick it up right now, because this Urban Decay Vice lipsticks are the best formulas. They have nudes, mauves, red, oranges, browns, all kinds of colors, so many different shades, and they're hydrating on your lips and they do not transfer. Like if you guys are familiar with TikTok, people are going on and on about the NYX. They're like double-ended NYX that are transfer-proof lipstick. These are not double-ended. That's all in one thing. Nice little package, and it stains your lips a bit, and it has like a glossy top coat. I did a whole video swatching all of these if you want to look at all the colors, but like hands down savior if you want to wear lipstick and you're afraid of it smudging everywhere. Go pick yourself up one of these. I promise you will not let you down. Last subject is palettes. There were a decent amount of palettes for 2020, but I picked out all of these palettes. I did make a video of I think it's my top 5 favorite palettes. I think that's what I named it. But for the palettes I picked out for my favorites of 2020 were the palettes that I remember continuously grabbing the entire year and have grabbed it for running out the door, for YouTube videos, all kinds of things, to where I kind of made an effort of getting it, that it wasn't just like laying out on my table and I was like, oh yeah, I'll use this. So long story short, these are my favorites of 2020. This one came out in 2020. This is the ABH Rabina collection volume 4. I used this one today and I love it. I'm not a big fan on the shimmers in this palette, but the mattes color story in this palette I'm obsessed with, and also these cool toned browns. I have this shade, this one, and this one on my eyes today, and I just love the look all the looks that I've done with this. I really like, and I've had a lot of fun with it, and I love the packaging. All of these are kind of trending pink. This one is a new one of 2020, but this is the Raw Beauty Kristi at First Sight palette. Y'all know I love the Subculture palette, and this is literally like a revamped version of the Subculture palette. So I love all the looks that I've done with it, and I love the shades and everything about this. Definitely in my favorites for past 2020 because I love subculture-y type shades for my eyeshadows. And another one, Raw Beauty Kristi just killed it. I actually like half of this palette. So the Raw Beauty Kristi Pure palette, this side, I feel like I just constantly was grabbing this palette for this nude side this whole year. I have made so many looks with this and just grabbed it for random shades. Like if I just wanted to throw together like a really quick look, I just feel like I kept grabbing this palette on this side. I've only really used the colorful side a couple of times. I've mostly used the blue and the yellow from this side and the center shade, but this side, y'all, got me going. I don't know what it is. I really did not like ColourPop until this year, and I also did not like Morphe until this year. I was quite shocked. Me and my friend Nessa were talking, and I really did buy a lot of ColourPop and Morphe this year, getting out of my comfort zone. This Hocus Pocus palette, another one of the palettes that I feel like I use. This shade, what are you called? On Toast. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been reaching for this shade like a mad person. I keep getting this shade and just blowing it all over the crease. Been crazy. This one, the whole year. This palette came out October of 2019, and I have reached for this palette the whole year. Carly Bible Anastasia palette. This one, I don't know what it is. Like, I keep reaching for this palette. I think it's so pretty. It has this like very nice sultry, springy, wedding, homecoming kind of easy eye looks, and I just keep reaching for it, especially Chai and Bible. This shade and this shade I've been reaching for like crazy this year for just quick on the go looks. So yeah, this is probably my palette of 2020 that I can really look back and say like definitely used that palette a lot. And then this palette kind of surprised me. I bought it more so to try out the formula and wasn't really expecting to keep it just because I thought the color story was really boring. Just being blunt, this is the One Size Visionary palette. I did keep this one. I really don't like these three colors, but this whole palette, I have used it so many times this year. Since I've got it, I've used it so many times. You guys don't even know. I have used this palette to where I'm like shocked that I was like, wow, I like these boring ass neutral colors. Like what the heck? I feel like I did not really do a lot of colorful eye looks this year. But then when I was going back, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted some pictures that were like I went through my phone gallery and I was like, well, what are some looks that I really liked of 2020? And honestly, I thought a lot of them were going to be pretty neutral because I feel like a lot of the looks that I've been wearing this year, that I've been like, whenever I sit down and do my makeup, I feel like it just keeps going neutral and it's not really like ba ba bing boom and like colorful. It more so turns out something like what I have on today. But yeah, a lot of the looks were actually pretty colorful, but on the day-to-day basis of 2020, these were my favorite palettes. So let me know if any of these products were your favorites, were also your favorite. Whoa, that is so confusing to say. Let me know if any of these products were also your favorite products of 2020. That was kind of a tongue twister there, but yeah, fell in love with some products, got some new brands. I think 2020 turned out to be a good makeup year, to be honest, even though it was a little bit rocky to the start with shipping and places being closed, but let's all hope 2021 is going to be a good year. And I'll link the videos that I mentioned in this video down below, so don't forget to check the description box underneath the title of this video to check out some of the other videos that I was talking about. And if you guys haven't seen my newest video, I did do a video all over the brand new skincare line. It's called Bad Habit. Check out some Bad Habit skincare because I have been really liking it so far, and this video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here where you click on it and subscribe to my channel.